Performance begins in your mind. When you step up as leader, what are you focused on? Are you focused on the glass half full, or are you focused on the glass half empty?
It's interesting to have someone that from a leadership point of view and from a coaching point of view that comes into a space and meets somebody where they are to elevate them.
People are different. They come from a different background. Maybe they come from a different stages of life. So one method and one tool does not fit to all.
Understanding the different leadership styles and then working out which leadership style I have.
Leadership, it's all about diversity. And it builds really high morale because people feel heard.
We are the instruments of change, and that's where great leadership comes from.
When we're just listening, we pick up a certain amount, but when you actually get out of your seat, you do something that's fun, you remember that activity.
That was my favourite part of today.
The exercise that we did where
we all worked as a team,
miming a message and then trying to figure out whether that had congruency.
If done poorly, has a really bad outcome. If done well, can have a very, very powerful outcome.
The team follows and the message is clear. That's when change happens, and that's where success happens.
Donna's catchphrase,
get up, dress up,
show up.
Those are simple but totally doable things for a leader.
It can be really powerful.
If your teams are falling short of their goals, let's talk. I'll equip you with the leadership strategies to inspire your teams to achieve extraordinary results.
It's improved how we communicate with our workers now. Before, as a company, we had stuff in place, but minor to a degree. So now we've implemented better values, better work environment and better communication with the workers. So sort of helping them become better employees and making me a better employer. Previously probably didn't talk enough, didn't approach the problems head on, didn't really have the hard discussions that need to be had. Sort of tiptoe around a little bit rather than just telling them that this is what we need to do. Any issues they got come to me. Didn't really take criticism well, but now I learn how to deal with criticism. It's part of the growth, part of business, part of what we've got to do to get to where we need to go. And they understand that they can talk to us and talk to me on the same playing field, like we're all equals. I'm the boss, but they can approach me and talk to me about anything. Come from more of a nurturing nature, sort of helping the boys excel in their workplace and making them better and making them want to come to work for us, making us a destination place rather than just a workplace. We're building stuff and we're building a company that's going to be a destination. People want to say, wow, this is what they do, this is amazing, we want to work for them. We've been going 20 years, but sort of in the last 12 months I've seen a growth that's gone from here, sort of up here. So we're growing at a rapid rate, which is brilliant. But wasn't good at communicating with the workers, wasn't good at communicating what we need to do to get where we need to go, but now we've got the tools now, and this has helped grow that amazingly.
Most organisations ask the wrong questions. How do we avoid complaints? How do we prove we followed policy? How do we avoid a legal issue? That thinking protects policy over behaviour, process over people, and manages risk on paper while it plays out in real time. People feel like they're just a number, and exposure builds. At Mentor My Success, we look at high-value questions, like how can we prevent incidents? How do we reduce the risk of harm before it escalates? And how do we build culture where risk is seen, named, and acted on? That focus changes everything. Behaviour is addressed early, people are supported and trained, risk is caught and managed before it escalates. That's where genuine capability is built. Ignore it and the chain reaction starts. Performance drops while pressure climbs. Workplace issues escalate into complaints, investigations, and expensive claims. Compliance risk builds across the organisation and trust in leadership erodes, damaging culture, performance and reputation. Ignore small issues long enough and they will introduce themselves in expensive ways. We don't just assess risk, we drive change. We identify hidden operational risks, diagnose root causes, operational impact, and the cost of inaction. We build capacity and accountability across leaders and teams. Embed repeatable systems, behaviours, and leadership standards that scale with the organisation. This stabilises performance, behaviour shifts, incidents reduce, performance lifts, teams operate with greater trust and consistency. Then, transformational leadership becomes a competitive advantage. Capability becomes embedded culture that protects growth, performance, and people. I began my career as one of Australia's first female electricians, working in high-pressure environments where reading people, culture, and risk was critical. Neurodiversity is my superpower. I identify hidden risks across people, systems, communication, and accountability, then turn that complexity into clear, actionable frameworks. With 35 years of operational, behavioural, and risk expertise, we are the company you want in your corner. From frontline operations to professional services, we work with organisations navigating growth, complexity, and people risk. What they have in common is risk that has become hard to see from the inside. We bring decades of experience, multi-industry expertise, and real-world capability, so you can be assured your organisation is in great hands. The warning signs are rarely hidden. Most organisations simply act too late. We identify what others miss before risk escalates. Your next step is to have the right conversation. Scan the code or contact me directly. We are looking forward to working with you.